Alrighty then. Let's see. It looks like we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna be playing some Ghost Recon Wildlands, and today we're gonna stream for no more than 2 hours because from 2 o'clock to 2:30 I have something that I gotta go do. So I got to time this properly. Let's not get too carried away on time. Am I right? So, we're gonna play for a couple hours, and what we're gonna do for this 2 hours is we're gonna finish up Libertad. I don't see that being a problem or a bad idea. If you guys like the content, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or like and subscribe. Commenting is restricted because, let's be honest here, I don't feel like dealing with people who just want to interfere in the vibe of the channel. So, sub for a while. You can be part of our community. Got a couple waters in the freezer. Wait until they get cold. Got some jerky here, teriyaki flavored. Very much ready to snackola. Oh, we'll also do the last major intel. I have no idea. Hey, Sparrow, how you doing? I have no idea what the last major intel is, considering we beat Marcus Jensen, which, by the way, the only woke black character as a villain in any game ever. It's kind of weird how that worked out, right? No wonder they stopped making these games. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. We'll figure out something we can talk about in the meantime. But I think what I'm going to do for now is probably just walk down here. Let's just drive. Let's see. What is the plan for the day? Like I said, from 2 o'clock to 2:30, I got a video call that I have to do.
Stay down. We'll leave a marker so the
I will note
supplies later.
that Nomad needs to stop interrupting me while I'm talking. The video call is potentially work-related, so after the call is over, I'll let you guys know. Maybe I won't say anything. I'll keep it super brief now. This is what the gist of it is. I got a video call. That's how they're choosing to do a quote-unquote interview. And I'm hoping that it might be my foot into a door for a work thing.
Inbound.
If it works out, then I might have work opportunities soon. And that is all you need to know. So from 2 o'clock, 2:30 today, I'm going to have to end the stream if we're not done. And we'll come back afterwards, right? And wish me luck, if anything. Because I might need it. I don't know. Crossing my fingers. Because yesterday we were talking about how work is so hard to come by. Now today we're talking about, we might finally have something. Although, to be fair, I mentioned yesterday that I did have 2 things in the works. This was one of them. So the fact that we're even getting the interview is huge. So really crossing my fingers, really hoping that works out. And if it does, we're all going to go home happy. I won't know for like a week, but, I'll know. I'll get the gist of the vibe from how the interview goes. I'll let you guys know it looked good. So if it looks good, I'll tell you guys. But beyond that, I don't really think I can say anything else because there are people out there who like to ruin good things. So we'll keep it as brief as that. But that's why for this video we're just gonna do Libertad, get all the collectibles, and do the last intel operation. I think we can do that in 2 hours. Okay, we had a hard freeze there for a second. And someone remind me when a half hour has passed, or 20 minutes actually. When 20 minutes passes, someone give me a heads up. I would set a timer on my phone, but my phone doesn't like to give me updates or notifications. So I'm really ballparking that timer. Wait, how long ago did we start streaming? We started 3 minutes ago. That means 1:04 is when we started. So 1:24. That's what we'll do. Okay. I'm watching that clock like crazy today. Let's see. We got one right in here. Yeah, I'm also going to grab as many of these supplies as possible because I want to try to level up as much as possible. Or I want to try to max out my skills. The Rebel Ops stuff I don't really care about because Rebel Ops is just... Oh, and thank you, Sparrow. I do appreciate the good vibes. Let's see. So where are we going first? Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to get a car. We're going to drive down here and get 3 things at once. It's a Unidad base. It's like the last thing I want to deal with. Alright, we need to find a car. That truck looks actually pretty good. Let's do that. Oh. Maybe I should... I know D-Chat doesn't get notifications, so I should let him know that I'm live too so he don't miss out. I don't want him missing out. There we go. Alright. I can't fix everybody else. If nobody else getting notified, there's nothing I can do. Like, I don't have 1999 and Sonic and NamCap, etc. on speed dial. I can't let them know. So we'll just see if they tune in by default. They usually do, so we should be fine. Let's see. Okay. So, we're going to do this intel thing. There's only one mission left. Wait, hold on. Is there one? There's 2 missions left. Wait, what? It says there's 2 missions left. One has to be Rainbow Six. We're probably not going to do the Rainbow Six stuff. I'm not really a fan of the Rainbow Six stuff. Like, okay, so Rainbow Six Siege is a game that's been out for years. And it's been... There was a period of time where Rainbow Six Siege was the shit. It was awesome, right? But lately, it's become kind of Call of Duty Warzone, right? There's too much rainbow stuff in it. Let's see. Hey, bro, glad to see you this afternoon, John. And D-Chat says 07. Glad to see you guys too. Just so we're all on the same page. I can only stream till 2 o'clock, because from 2 o'clock to 2:30, I have a over-the-phone interview. Keeping it super, super brief. Shouldn't be more than 2:30, but we'll get back on like around 2:30, 2:45. But at 2 o'clock, we have to end the stream, so we're just going to do the Libertad stuff for this video. Chat disconnected, chat reconnected. What is going on with my internet? My internet should be fine. I don't know why it's disconnected like that. You guys can hear me, right? Is the audio coming through okay? Am I loud and clear? My name is Winter. I'm here for the stream. Yay. Oh, hey, Nightbot. Forgot to activate Nightbot, too. My bad, guys. My brain's in 2 places today. Okay, avoid that helicopter. No matter what we do, we're going to drive into a Unidot officer. I don't see him. I don't see him. I don't see him. He's down here somewhere.
Drone is airborne. I see a second target.
Got him. Stream is nice on my end, John. Cool. Glad to hear that. As long as it's working, we're all good.
Sniper up in the tower.
We got a grunt all by his lonesome, near that turret.
Yeah, I'm really glad we did. I'm actually glad we did Florida Oro yesterday, because that whole region sucks. So it was nice that we got it out of the way yesterday.
I got their Jenny over here. Watch out, place is rigged with an alarm.
Spotting another tango.
Unidad bird on patrol, watch out.
On the area for us.
Okay, I'm not scout point.
He makes 5.
Getting a position.
We got a mounted weapon. I need to get a better position.
Target marked. I got it. Moving
Roger.
to position.
Target marked.
All right, up number 3.
Ready. Call the shot.
Captain.
He's dead.
We need to find a way in. We need to find a way in. Once we're in, that looks like the most feasible way. Once we're in, we should be fine. Wait. Solid question here, guys. Solid question. So I got some water balls in the freezer, right? If the water balls are half as big, does that mean they take half as time to freeze? Because if that's the case, I can't be waiting until 124. Should be getting them out now. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna go check. Let's go see. I don't know if that's how it works. Like, I'm not a physicist. You know what I mean? Oh no, we got some time. Oh, we're good. Fucking cold. Holy shit. We are Gucci. I don't think so. You don't think so? Well, apparently they don't because they're fully still same temperature. Right to the face. Shut this off. That was almost really bad. That was
We're clear on this
almost
side.
really bad.
Alarms are all disabled. Reinforcements won't be flying in.
All right, we got here.
Awesome. I can put this to use.
Shotgun magazine for a 12 gauge. Sweetness. I'll run over here now. I still can't believe it's been a decade and 4 months since I had a freezer. That's a long time, man. Gotta get him a freezer. Let's do a crowdfunding and get Deech at a
I
freezer.
saw your old pal, Lagringa.
Oh,
I
no.
guess you know where his doctor's fencing.
I do not want to hear that
She's
man
gone
talk.
a long way since your NGO went belly up. Now,
God
CIA
damn it.
fronts used
God
to be
damn it.
sexy.
How do we shut it off?
Yeah, during the Cold War, the State Department used to...
I don't know why. I can't stand hearing Ricky talk. Like, his mouth is like sandpaper and nails on a chalkboard to my ears. I personally can't believe it's been 9 years of me being on YouTube. A place to potentially put the freezer in would suffice for now. A place to put the freezer would suffice for now. Oh yeah? Well, it's a thought that counts.
It's like a data file containing a route map for a chemical shipment. We should use this to track down the convoy and take it out.
We're destroying a convoy? You did not have to ask me twice. This is better than having to stop the convoy and put the tracker on it, you know? Now we get to blow it up. Figure out how to get a mini fridge down the line. That's what I want, is a mini fridge. Like, I have a full-on refrigerator, guys. Because, you know, I have a kitchen. I have a whole fucking house. I pay a lot of bills, okay? But, yeah, let's square this away. I have a full-on fucking house to myself. Just to myself. Because I pay a stupid amount of money. What do you think the money's for? I don't show you my house. Because I don't need to. I'm not telling you how many rooms. It's more than I need, that's the point. Got a nice little living room. Nice sizable bathroom. Kitchen that is way too... like, think about it. I can barely afford to put anything in there. It's like, I don't know if I actually need all this space. But I still prefer a mini fridge. I don't know. Maybe I am autistic. I don't know. So anyway, let's go get this Kingslayer file. Do we want to take the APC? God, it's a beautiful tank. But the truck would suffice. Anyway. Yeah, I just feel like a mini fridge would be something that I'd prefer more than a big fridge.
Let's go.
I don't know why. The big fridge is just like the mini fridge, but more space. You can put more. You can do more with it. For some reason, I like mini fridges more, so I get that vibe. You know what I mean? Although my living situation and yours is vastly different, so I imagine there's a different reason you want a mini fridge. I don't know, guys. I live the life of a stoner, okay? Like, really, I don't do drugs or alcohol anymore. I became straight edge, once again, for the second time in my life, after a point. But I still do live like a stoner. I play video games. I like mini fridges for my drinks. I always get the munchies. I don't know, my life's a little weird.
We've got a visual on a cartel truck loaded with precursor chemicals. Let's hold on. The
Going
lieutenant's
hot.
trying to escape.
Oh! And there's the mission. La Gringa is now officially screwed. She's probably right. Civilian.
Here we go.
That,
There's one
that
cartel
truck,
off the road.
that truck
Hope the
behind us
locals like
is
the
really
fireworks.
pissed.
Guess we're done here.
Yeah, car following us. It's like we will have our revenge.
This is Bowman. Excellent work in Libertad. Stopping Jensen has halted training in the province, and losing the supply of precursor chemicals from Via B gas has crippled production. This will cost the cartel millions in lost product every day, which is gonna hit them where it hurts.
Copy that. Thanks for the good word. We're displacing to the next AO now.
Hey, cartel lieutenant. Inside the HQ building.
Tango number 3.
Guy sleeping on the job.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Here
Hold on.
he comes. Here he comes again.
¿Ya se desarrugó? Chingada madre, me huele a puerco.
Come on downstairs and receive your prize at door number... Oh shit.
Fucker knows somebody's gunning for him now.
Los voy a encontrar, putos. Estoy esperando, cabrones.
How about we just
Ready?
open
Open
fire, bring out the
We'll
guns
call
for
to the rebels for
hire.
some reinforcements.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm shooting these fuckers.
I gave you permission.
That's one down.
I like how my team's like, I'm shooting these fuckers. Like, I gave you permission to do so.
Marcus Jensen, PhD in biochemistry and molecular biology. First interview. Come in. Good morning. Dr. Katrine Svensson.
Marcus Jensen. Good to finally meet you.
Take a seat. How was your flight?
Bumpy. Especially the second leg.
Roger, let me get in
Put so
position.
many people in such a small cabin.
It's far
Target
when it's just
acquired.
people.
Cap.
You've got a pretty impressive
Target
track
eliminated.
record, Mr. Jensen.
Thank you.
Berkeley,
Right for us.
Oxford, Caltech. So many honors on his resume, I feel like I'm reading a Latin dictionary. Guess that settles the issue of your, theoretical skills. Though, to be honest, a lot of what we do here appeals to a different set of skills.
Yeah, about that. The headhunter was pretty vague on this topic. What is it exactly that your company does?
That
We'll
tango's
get to
done.
that. For now, there's one question I would like to ask you, Mr. Jensen. An important question.
Go ahead.
Are you willing to set aside some of your moral principles for the sake of a greater scientific purpose?
Starting a rebellion.
Enemy down.
Sniper, get the fuck down.
Pissed off the cartel. I always wanted to piss off the cartel.
Sniper, take cover!
There's another one? He dead. He barely grazed my teeth. We'll be fine.
Target spotted.
Get to cover.
How am I not hitting him? How am I not hitting him? Oh my god, oh my god. He was right next to me, that's why. The scariest thing of all time is when they're right next to you. And that's scary, because it's scary. Hold on. I'm trying to open my jerky here, and he's over here reviving me. Why the fuck did you revive me now?
That's one tango down.
Why are you reviving me, Midas? I was trying to eat my jerky.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
There's no way my aim is this bad.
Roger that, moving.
Who's behind me? Someone's shooting me from behind.
Target acquired.
Put a cap in his ass. There's one. How's my aim this bad, you may be asking? I don't know. There's a guy down here somewhere. Hiding behind this rock for dear life. And now he's dead. Alright, let me eat this jerky real quick. I think we're safe in the river. Big rapids aren't going to kick us in, right? Oh. Oh, wow. Mmm. Mmm. So good. I can eat this while I'm streaming because you guys won't hear the crunching. It's all about being considerate while you eat.
Deploying drone.
Man down.
Of course a man's down. Who's down? It's not a man. Neither is a woman.
Thank you.
Thank you, Midas.
I just requested a rebel recon of this area.
He can run, but he can't hide.
Roger, let me get in position.
She's like, I want payback.
Roger, target marked.
Captain. A bullet right in his ass. Oh, there's a skill point out here. I would never have
That's it, we're
guessed.
clear.
Hold on, I want some more of this jerky. It's freaking addictive. Alright.
Who need that chopper? Stay low.
All right, class. Today we're going to talk about Tibbsonomics. I teach you the school of Tibbs. Rule number 1 of the school of Tibbs: I don't want no dipshits. Rule number 2: if you're late, you're tardy. Does not mean you're retarded, though. Base as fuck comments are allowed. And rule number 2 of the school of Tibbs: remember to learn how to count, because I think I'm actually on number 3. Rule number 4: no pussies allowed. All right, last in the session. Let's get the fuck out of here. Rules are rules, boys. I know, 100%. Oh, wait. Curiosity. Holt, watch out.
¿Qué tal?
It does work. Sweet. Someone forgot to leave a mop sign. Actually, yeah. That jerky's good. That reminds me. Winter. What? What do you mean, what? Yeah, I know. I got you these. Yeah. Why don't you like gummies? Now blue. Now fishies. Alright. Let's go check the water. I don't want to drink an ice cube, you know? I got some time, but the big one's ready. I only buy Dasani. Dasani's the best. For some reason, it tastes the most pure. All right, let's see. Next location. I guess here. What else do we have? That looks like it. We're out to clear out that dead zone. It's only been a half hour. I guess we could do a couple of greens. We're going to finish this a lot earlier than I thought we would. So we might... I can only be live till 2. Or, yeah, till 2. I too am loyal to Dasani. It's the best. Oh, yeah? Got the Dasani fan club in here. I like Dasani because it tastes the most pure. Even off-brand doesn't taste right anymore.
Buckle up, people.
Okay, it passed us. I don't feel like dealing with the Unidad.
Fucking hell!
breathe easy. All right, we're all clear.
Where's the front door? And
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up the supplies later. I've been wanting one of these.
all right. We got 2 Kingstar files that we have not found. I'm wondering if one's right here. It has to be. I don't know where the hell else they'd be. Usually the Kingstar files are when you unlock locations in the game. So my thought process is it must be at this one spot we haven't unmarked yet, because if it wasn't, where would it be, right? That notification is really late. We picked that up a while ago.
The drone is up.
Yep, they both are. Okay. Let's go get these 2 Kingstar files. And then I guess we'll have like an hour and a half to goof off.
Hang on,
We
I'll
never
drive.
have time to goof off. We're always behind schedule.
Man, y'all never let me drive anymore. Just because that one time?
I let you drive that one time you killed 19 people. This isn't Los Santos. Halt. More squeaky-ish voice. Okay. The deep, rugged, almost gritty voice, that's Midas. The lighter male voice, that's Holt. I say lighter in the sense that he doesn't sound like he's been disgruntled through thousands of years of smoking. The guy who sounds like he's never smoked in his life is Holt. The guy who sounds like he does nothing but smoke, that's Midas. That's how I differentiate who's who. That's how I know who I'm talking to. The one who sounds like a hardcore smoker or some kind of old gangbanger, I guess, that's Midas. The other one who does sounds the polar opposite, that's Holt. And the female's obviously Isabel. Let's see, stream this evening to tonight, John. We're looking forward to a nice night tonight. Oh, yeah. My goal tonight is to stream at least 3 times today. Because we've been doing that. I didn't do it yesterday because I don't know what happened yesterday. I jumped on it was already nightfall. Kind of sucked. Today, I'm going to do at least 3. At least. The reason why is the more streams you do, I could do longer streams because I have to go do things and shit. It's like I have to break them up, right? But the only reason why I'm sitting here not doing anything at the moment, just talking, is because we have an hour and a half till I have to do something. So we're going to have time to kill, clearly. Because I'm not doing another region in this video. I just want to keep them separate. But I imagine that we'll do one stream from 2:30 to probably about 5:30, because 3 hours, right? And then probably one from 5:30, 6 o'clock till about 9. Most likely that's what we're going to do. Like I might do a half hour in between to get some food ready or something, but I mostly have snacks right now. I don't have the money to go out and get a full-on cooking thing right now for food. That's not going to be for about a week and a half. So most of my food is pretty easy to make, or just snack-based, which is terrible because I wish I had more time and more money for proper food. But it's all right. It's all right. The spoils of war are coming. But yeah, we're most likely going to stream tonight. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't. Let's see. Plus, I want to try to get through this game so we can do Resident Evil. I don't want to do Resident Evil either, though. It's not that I don't want to do Ghost Recon. It's not that I don't want to do Resident Evil. It's just there are certain games I want to get to after that. Right now, Fable has been highly requested, but I gotta figure out money before I can play that one. Because I either need Game Pass or I need to buy it. And either way, it's like $20. So if I get the $20 of Game Pass, and I have a lot more games to play throughout the month, but I'm only playing one thing at a time these days, so. And if I do, hold on, I didn't mark the actual location. That's weird. Oh, I could have fast traveled there. Well, now we're just gonna drive to get this. We got time to kill. We're driving. Yeah, I could just buy the game outright, considering we only play one thing at a time these days. And even when I'm not streaming, guys, I'm usually not playing video games when I'm not streaming. I'm streaming only. The only time I play video games is if I'm streaming. So I just feel like I want to keep a record, right? But I could do the Game Pass round, get some Fallout 4 and that shit. That reminds me, I should really install Fallout 4 on my, what the hell is this? Huh. Another location entirely. I want to try to see if I can do Fallout for PC, Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4. All of them, I want to do them all on PC. And I think that would be a really cool next thing to do. After Resident Evil and potentially Fable. Like, I'm not dedicated to Fable right now, only because I don't know what the cost would be for that. But it's possible we might do that, because I want to play every game ever on this channel. And to be fair, the new Fable game is supposedly still set to come out at some point. I haven't heard nothing for updates. Like, I haven't heard any update as far as when they plan to release it or when it's scheduled to be aimed for or nothing. So, for right now, we got some time for Fable, but that might change. They might say, you know what? Launch it right now. Like Battlefield, the Battlefield 6 beta is going on right now. Winter was kind of bummed. She's like, you should have done that. I'm like, I had no idea what was happening. Apparently, you can only do the beta if you signed up for something. I don't know the whole shish kebab of how you sign up for it and stuff. But it would have been cool, though. Something new for the channel. To be fair, though, I'm one of those people that I don't care if I play things when they first come out. I don't care about betas and shit like that. The reason why is, if you wait till the game's been out for 6 months, all the bugs and glitches are all worked out of the game. The game is fully working by the time you get it. It doesn't cost as much either. Usually these games go on sale. All the controversy kind of tears down the pricing. I've noticed that every time the woke mob decides to get pissed, they like to take it out on new games because the new games aren't woke enough. So they bitch about it enough times, and investors are like, let's just put the game on sale. Like, I love that because then I can play a game that I want to play, and it's on sale. The only good thing the woke mob actually does is make games cheaper for people like me that don't want to waste $80 on day one. So, you know, that's why I don't mind waiting for the new stuff. That's why I don't play new games, too. Like, I wanted to play Resident Evil and... No, not Resident Evil. Wow. Why the fuck that? Silent Hill. I wanted to play Silent Hill 2 and Spider-Man 2. Because I love Spider-Man 2018. Like, I platinumed that game. It was absolutely the best. I heard a lot of talk about how Spider-Man 2 is apparently woke bullshit.
That convoy there has a truck filled with medicine the rebels could use. Let's snatch those drugs for them.
I heard a lot of bullshit about how Spider-Man 2 is apparently super woke. I don't care if it's woke, though. I just want to make sure it's actually playable. As long as it's playable, I'll be happy.
No reason to waste rounds on him.
I'm gonna waste my
Clear.
ammo. I got plenty of ammo. And Silent Hill 2 I wanted to play because I love Pyramid Head. It's one of those games that I've always wanted to play because my mom said no when I was on PS1 way back in the day. So I couldn't play it back in the day. And then I see that it's remastered. It looks like a beautiful game. Like the graphics, that game looks like a PS5 game. How a PS5 game should look. And all the bullshit was going on in my life. I couldn't play it day one. Which is probably for the best because there probably would have been bugs and shit. There always is. Like when they put out games on PS1 and PS2, they made it so that when they made games on PS1 and PS2, they didn't have the option to update games. It wasn't allowed. Whatever's on that disc is what you're getting. If that disc is broken shit, you get a refund. Back then, that was the thing. Nowadays, they can just keep screwing it up because they have like a billion chances to try and fix it, and they always end up breaking it more half the time, right? So it's like, you know, if you wait, usually they'll work out all the bugs and stuff, but usually they're broken on day one. I've noticed that. I don't know about Silent Hill 2. I didn't get to play it on day one. But see, it's been like a year, maybe more. I know it works now. I know it works now. Although I find it crazy that those games are never on sale. Like when they are, I don't have the money. And when they aren't on sale, I suddenly have money. My life is really messed up, if you think about it. The things that I want, I can't have until after they're no longer available. And then it's like, what's the point? What kind of world do we live in?
We got hostiles in the area.
Is God toying
Hey,
with me?
got a narco.
Is
Over by
God
the mortar.
trying to piss me off? Like, why does that happen? Back from call? Welcome back. We were just talking about the sheer hilarity that Silent Hill 2 and Spider-Man 2 are never on sale. Unless I don't have the money, then they're suddenly always on sale. And it's just those periods of time, too. Like, it's never otherwise. Like, I don't understand this. Ooh, 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 ooh.
See a second
Just
target.
because I can. That one must be sleeping. I like how the guy almost ran me over. Oh, it's in here!
Got another tango.
Right to the face. The problem is, if anyone knows we're in here, they're gonna alert and they're gonna fly out that particular helicopter. So I'd be quiet about this. Some could say
Dude,
Silent
we got a
Hill is an
cartel
evil
sniper here,
game,
near the helipad.
so that is why. But then one has to ask, what's wrong with Spider-Man?
Enemy marked.
I don't know.
Hang
Any
back,
dad bird
notice
approach.
that.
Stay down. Moving to position.
Chopper, hit the dirt.
What's that?
Eyes on the target. Yo, cartel gunman.
Point him out.
Cabin.
Got one.
They got alarms rigged up. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us. Sniper, top of the tower.
I think Silent Hill is one of
Whoa,
those
fucking guy's
games
got an
that
aim.
just a lot of people find it very popular and fun to play. My mom did not want me playing that or Resident Evil. Resident Evil is because of the cover back in the day on the PS1. It was this guy with this crazy eye looking thing. Like, not the monster eye, but like the guy just had one eye really wide and the other kind of squinted a little bit. And he had this AK-47 and they were basically in front of what looked like the White House. My mom's like, you're not playing a terrorist game, John. And I'm like, it's not a terrorist game, Mom. It's a zombie game. Because back then I knew. Like, back then I knew what I was paying for, right? And my mom's like, no. It's an evil game. And it spreads, you know, the idea of being a terrorist, basically. I'm like, I had to ask, did my mom ever even play these games? Does my mom know anything what she's talking about? Or is my mom one of them ignorant white people you hear about on the news? To be fair, my mom's not letting me play mature games. That's what I think more parents should be doing, is saying no to their kids when they want to play mature games.
Roger. Let me get in position.
But, like, at the same time, At the same
Roger
time,
that.
my
Target
mom was
marked.
annoying to put up with. Okay, it depends on where this guy goes. It looks like they're going to alternate. No, maybe not. Ugh. Right, unmark, mark,
I'm getting in
you,
position.
Let me get into
you,
position.
and you.
Copy one.
That's how we'll
Target
do
in
this.
position.
Because he is probably not going to come all the
I've
way
got the
over.
target.
Ready to engage.
Captain.
Tango down.
Okay. Get that sniper at some point. I think we already got the captain, so we should be fine. Let's see. Like, wouldn't it be funny if Spider-Man was secretly this messed up, gory, and violent game with demonic themes and symbolism? Like, parents give their kids Spider-Man thinking, oh, our kid's gonna love Spider-Man. We grew up with him. He's wholesome, and it turned out to be some creepypasta version of Spider-Man. That would be funny as fuck. But they wouldn't be able to call it Spider-Man, though, because of copyright. Copyright would basically
I'm moving to position.
shoot a fat load up their ass.
Moving to a good site.
Copyright's the
Target
worst, okay?
Standing by.
Captain both. Copyright is absolutely the worst. Because, I mean, you can use... Actually, you know what? I take that back. I think you can use a Spider-Man name. I think you actually can. And you can use a similarity, like a likeness, because I think some people do that. It's just not common. Like, you can't use the superhero reference. You probably couldn't use the costume for sure. There's a lot of things you would not be allowed to do. But for the most part, you could technically use some of it. Alright. So here's this, but where's the generator at?
Got the alarms.
That's that thing. There's no generator. It's kind of stupid, actually. I just wanted to blow that up. My favorite pastime is blowing up the mortar section. Alright, let's get this thing. I don't know what this is. It's a massive glitch. It's comms tools. Okay, we can do this.
I'll pilot.
I think if you were to... That's the problem with anything regarding movies, television, books, etc. Is if you don't know the rules of copyright, you can get yourself in a lot of trouble. Like Spider-Man, if you were to rip it off, you could never use the name Peter Parker attached to it. Like, you'd have to change enough details that it still has the same name, it's just it's vastly different. Although I think Spider-Man, the name might be patented, so I don't really know. If someone made a creepypasta that shit and sold it in stores, there would be a funny reaction. It's like, Mom, you gave me Spider-Man, but it was actually Spider-Man.
Nothing like swiping a helicopter to bring
Because
it
it's a man spider of some kind. It's fucked up because Spider-Man also took that too. Spider-Man did take that too. But they basically took it where they, pause it for a second, I gotta check this water. Basically, the man spider is also owned by Marvel. Like, it's so fucked up how much they actually own. You gotta envy them, though, because they get a lot of money off that. Like, money isn't everything. Some things are more important than money. But you gotta admit, it is a little bit insane they make that much money. And half of us are down here at the bottom of the barrel saying, God, if only I could get a snippet of some of that. Like, Man Spider, you know? Yeah. Man Spider's like my favorite monster in the Marvel comics. It's basically this man that is all furry like a tarantula, has 6 arms and 2 legs, and this creepy spider head. Reference to Thief Simulator. Oh, forgot all about that game. We had to play that game too for the channel. And Thief Simulator 2. Thief Simulator 2, For any of you from the main channel who were coming from my channel before that even, if you remember our Thief Simulator playthroughs, they were a lot of fun. Did you know... Okay, so like when we played Thief Simulator on the main channel, and the channel before that, which is gone, but whatever, I got caught by the police a lot. Like, stealth is not my strong suit. Never has been, probably never will be. But in Thief Simulator 2, you're allowed to fight back. You can knock people out and shit. We really should do Thief Simulator next. We really should. Just to knock it out. Alright. We got all the collectibles. We're down to the green stuff, which I really don't feel like doing. So I guess now we can goof off. What do you guys want to do? We gotta stay in Libertad, though. That's the rule. Well, actually, we could probably go on to the other regions and get their supplies. You guys want to do that? Get supplies and then up our skills and shit? That would be a good one to get. So hold on. We have 84 skill points that we can't use. Well, we get this one, we get last chance. There we go, I got last chance now. Physical. Oh, let's get aircraft shield. Get faster regen. There we go. Got faster regen. And then you get these. Let's see. I'm sure you guys saw the news story about the 18-year-old that made $1 million in 3 hours on OnlyFans. Life is demoralizing sometimes, lols. Lil Tay. Little stuck-up bitch. Who's like, she's like, okay, so for those of you who don't know the story, I'm going to tell it. Because it's fucked up. I was watching a video by Tectone, and that's how I learned it. Okay. Let me eat some jerky. This is going to be a mouthful no matter what I do. Might as well have an actual mouthful. Alright. I'm going to chew this for a minute. Because after I'm done chewing, this is going to be a really effed up story. Okay? You know what? Let's just do it this way. So, for those who do not know, OnlyFans is a thing. What is OnlyFans? OnlyFans is a website where you can go and show your tatas and get paid stupid amounts of money by men who are horny as fuck, who have no self-control. But what's the selling point of OnlyFans? Well, Pornhub, you can see any woman naked pretty much, but they're usually celebrities, right? OnlyFans, it's people you know. You know that woman down the street that you've always kind of wondered what she looked like naked? That's what OnlyFans for, more or less. Of course, if that woman doesn't use OnlyFans, then you ain't going to be able to see it. They have to use OnlyFans. Not AI, it's all real. You're basically subbing for 5 seconds to see it. You're like, alright, that's what she looks like naked. Cool. And then you never sub again. Basically, it's a stupid platform with no real point. Well, young women will go on there, and instead of making something out of their lives and getting a real job or having some self-respect, instead they go on OnlyFans, show their tatas or their coochie, and get paid stupid amounts of money by perverts who are like, ooh, goodness. And then before you know it, that woman has lost all self-respect and will never amount to anything in the world, and even her stepfather won't want her by the time she's 34. Most of these women off themselves by the age of 35, too. It's really messed up behind the scenes, actually. Well, we have a new addition to the OnlyFans chapter of stupidity. A young woman, very young, in fact. In fact, she just turned 18. Is it Is it okay to call her a woman at that point? I don't know. She just, like, literally 8 seconds ago turned 18. But she's been promoting her OnlyFans, the idea of it becoming a thing, since she was 11. Oh boy, you know there's some pedophiles involved in this one. And there are. There are. Lil Tay is her name. Yes, she's white, but she acts like she's black. Got the loudest mouth on the block, because you know what they say, right? If a chihuahua barks as loud as it can, it'll think it's in control. Whoever barks the loudest thinks they're top dog. And really, Lil Tay is one of them kind of bitches. Someone, her mother, should slap the living piss out of her at some point, but it might be too late. Now, bear in mind, all of this happened when she was underage, up until the point she just turned 18, right? So there's going to be some pretty questionable shit here, okay? Lil Tay is one of those internet bitches, and I say bitch because she's a woman that I don't respect, who likes to open her mouth, flap her gums, act like she's richer than shit. Maybe she is richer than shit. I don't know. She's all about money and popularity and fame. But here's the thing. She was a child for most of this. And then she decided, and her mother didn't stop her, so great fucking parenting, decided to, I'm going to start promoting my OnlyFans to all these men that watch my child content. Yeah, I know what it sounds like. I know what it sounds like, okay? Because it is what it sounds like. So all these old men watch her content when she's a child, and she's just promoting her OnlyFans. Her Twitter blew the fuck up. Like, the people that wanted to see this, I'm like, why? Why are you waiting to see that? She's a minor. That would constitute grooming, okay? Well, she decides to make this OnlyFans and promote it as a child. Where's her mother? Probably drunk or dead somewhere. God if I know. Who the hell actually knows? And then, the second she turned 18, you know what she did? The literal second. Because she posted pictures from 1201 of her 18th birthday. Ugh. You have to wonder if they were actually from 1201 or from when she was still a minor 8 minutes before. At 12:01, she posted pictures and video of her bouncing on a dildo on OnlyFans. Now, this is really messed up because here's the thing. One, I don't think those videos are actually of her at 18. I think they're actually of her at 17. I haven't seen these videos or pictures myself. I wouldn't even know where to look to find these things. They're probably not that good. I've seen her face through the Tectone video. She's not that attractive either. Looks like a fucking minor. Which, again, why would a minor be attractive, right? I don't know why these men are gooning for this shit. As I pace around my room and explain this harrowing story, I want to apologize because this is definitely a messed up story. She posted these pictures and videos at 12:01. First of all, if you're posting a 5-minute video at 12:01, they weren't from when you were 18, okay? Because 12:01 of your 18th birthday, I'm sorry, I call bullshit. And I'm assuming they were more than 2 minutes long, right? I don't know. I fucking don't know. I actually don't watch OnlyFans. It's not my cup of tea. But then you have to ask yourself, where is the parents? Where is her mother to say, once you put your coochie out there, it's the internet. It's never going away. Tectone literally stated it, and I think it's actually very true. She's going to kill herself before she's 30, and I agree with that 100% because, sure, you got $1 million. It's like 1,024,000. It's like insane in 3 hours. Things people will pay for the things that they have no idea is stupider than shit to own, right? But whatever, you do what you want with your money. She's going to blub through it within a year or two and then kill herself by the time she's 30 because she'll live to regret this at some point. I don't know anyone who has an OnlyFans who respects themselves after the fact. Nobody. I've never seen it be a thing. It's the most disgusting, most self-humiliating platform in the world. It's worse than Pornhub. And most people do not realize that selling porn destroys your reputation after a point, because now that you've sold your nudes, what employer is going to want you? Again, where was her parents when she chose to make this disgusting decision? I'll read all your comments in a second, by the way. I see them popping up like wildfire in the chat. Where were her parents? Where was some sort of a moral authority? Where was an authority figure to begin with? Also, you really think someone who acts like that much of a bitch online could be good, having $1,024,000? No. They have no. It's going to lead right to drugs and alcohol. They're become a drug addict by the time. Well, I give it 3 years to be a drug addict. I call it now. I'm saying it now. Lil Tay will be a drug addict by 2028. No questions asked. I mean, how does it not happen? She's 18. She's now going to fuck up a lot, considering she fucked up so much as a kid. But also, who the fuck's going to want you? Once you become an adult woman, one of the biggest things in a human life is to find a soulmate, a partner to spend your life with. You're now the whore of the internet. Well, currently, at one point it was the Hawk Tua girl, because you know, like, I'm assuming that's what Hawk Tua means. Sounds like similar, right? And where's Hawk Tua now? Scamming her fans. It's only been a couple years. So realistically, Lil Tay is the whore of the internet. By the time she's 21, no one's going to want her. Her reputation's tarnished because she chose to flash around her tits. No one's going to want to hire her after a point. Maybe there'll be those few perverts who give her a way in. It ain't going to last. And the problem that I have with this is, why are we still promoting things like OnlyFans, considering it's a dog shit platform that just makes women seem more and more unappealing? I had to hold my breath for a second because I almost threw up my mouth. Like, I don't want, bro. If there's a woman on OnlyFans, if you're a woman on OnlyFans, I don't want you. Because you've already had every dick in America, let alone the world, inside there. It's no longer unique. It's no longer special. The reason why we wear clothes as people is to conceal our body parts, and the only person supposed to see us naked is the person that we are in a relationship with. If you're a hoe who's fucked every guy in town, to an extent, it's acceptable. But think about it. You're no longer special or unique. You're no longer fresh, I guess the way to put it. Like, if every dick's been in there, it kind of blows out the pussy, and then it's like talking a hot dog, and you just chuck it down a hallway after a point. No one's going to want you after that point. Childbirth is unimaginably stupid at that point, and then what's the point of having a family with you and settling down at some point when you get fucking old? Lil Tay has fucked up her life in ways that most people can't even begin to comprehend. I say that because most people are fucking stupid nowadays. Most people are fucking stupid nowadays. I'm thankful that everyone in my chats, most of the time, and there's that 5% of douchebags once in a while, right? But most people in my chats have self-respect. Most of them have some sense of dignity. We all know that this is stupid. But Lil Tay, when you commit suicide, I'm going to be over saying, ha ha, told ya. And I'm going to chuckle a little bit, take a sip of my water. Hopefully I'll be a little bit skinnier at the time, be able to stand up, flex my fucking six-pack or what the fuck is going on at the time. I don't know, a lot can change in 3 years. Maybe nothing will happen. Maybe she'll live. If she's alive by 2028, I'm going to say, I guess she's got a few more hours left in her. I'm not trying to be a dick. I think it's one of the stupidest stories because the only people appealed to this right now in this situation are pedophiles. And that's what makes it even more fucked up. Her whole audience, her entire fan base are pedophiles, which is even more disgusting because when it's a bunch of grown-ass men oogling over a fucking young girl, that's what that is. Lil Tay's situation is stupid. Someone clip that. We'll make it into a video later. Upload it to the main channel. End scene. All right. Let's see. Read some comments here. Because we got... Oh, shit. It's 2 o'clock. Read some comments, then I gotta go. Let's see. Actually, no. You know what? I gotta go. Let's see. I'll be back in... Well, they said 2:15 was the appointment, so we're good. I panicked. I said 2 o'clock, so I wanted to be a little bit ready early, but they said 2:15. Like, 2 o'clock. I'm going to leave now. Give you guys my take on the Lil Tay thing. You guys can do what you will with that. We'll be back in, like, I don't know, maybe a half hour. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Adios.